In this tutorial, I'm going to explain you SQL injection. So before that, I'm going to give you a basic description about SQL injection. SQL injection is a code injection technique where an attacker executes malicious SQL scripts that control a website's or web applications database. With the right set of queries, a user can gain access to information stored in databases. SQL map tests whether a get parameter is vulnerable to SQL injection. Now we are going to see the basic commands that we are going to use in this tutorial. And for this tutorial purpose, I'm going to use SQL map from Linux or Kali Linux. So these are all the basic scripts that we are going to use in this tutorial. So as we know, SQL map is made up of a Python script, and we have multiple options like -u, -dbs, -tables, -columns, -dump. So there are different types of scripts that can be used even for high level, and even for professional level we can use many different kinds of features in this SQL injection tool. You can copy the scripts from the descriptions. Now I'm going to show you the web application that is vulnerable and which we are going to break. So already I'm running my WAMP server in my Windows machine, and I'm having an application, and it consists of some employee data. So here we need to find a vulnerable part, and I'm going to click the edit data, and in the URL you can find you can see there is a parameter and it is going to be passed. So what we are going to do is we can consider this as the vulnerable link, because say for example if you change the integer part, so say for example I have altered the integer value to 2017080001. So now you can see the name is Jacob or Richard, and I am going to change the integer, which is going to change the entire table's data. See, names admin and natives Chennai, and every data has been changed. So that means there may be a vulnerable in this link. So I'm going to copy it, and now I'm going to go to my Kali Linux. Yes, and here we can see the same application. So I'm going to do the same once again. I'm going to click the edit button, and here I'm finding a link. I'm copying it, and now I'm going to open a terminal, and I'm going to type the following command: SQL map -u double quotes and your vulnerable link with parameter. SQL map -u double quotes and your vulnerable link. Enter. See, it says the backend DBMS is MySQL. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some more information by getting the information about the database. So to do that, we have to add one more feature, -dbs. So with the same link we are going to add -dbs. Now you can see it has fetched some data. It has fetched some database names. So here are the databases that are inside that MySQL database, and again I need to go precisely for some data. Now I'm going to open this database. To open the tables of the database, we have to add hyphen tables. Let me show you. SQL map minus u, the link minus tables minus d, and the database name. In previous link we have used minus dbs, and now we are going to use minus capital D. See, I'm going to use tables and followed by D, the database name. Here I'm going to use staffing as my vulnerable database name. Now you can see that there is a table inside this database staffing. Now I'm going to open the columns of the tables. So what we have to do is to add another thing, column minus D, the database name, minus T, the table name. The table's name is Karya1. So now it has fetched data log to text files. So now we can see that there are different columns used in this table. So we can see that there are usernames, passwords, names, telephone numbers, and this program actually it is in Indonesian language. And now what we are going to do is we are going to dump the database. So for that we are going to use minus dump. Let me show you. Minus dump minus D, database name, minus T, table name. So minus D, database name, minus capital T, the table name, it's Karya1. So what happens now is it will download all the information inside the database. So say for example we can get the original data that was inserted in this database. Now we are going to see that. So now we can see all the data in the database has been fetched, and this is how we can use SQL injection. So here you can see all the data, name, the name of the person and their job, phone number, analyzing passwords, okay, this is how we can use SQL map for SQL injection. Thank you.